The president makes split-second decisions that affect the entire nation as well as the world. That's a lot of power held by just one person. The presidency has been changed by 3 constitutional amendments, more than the other 2 branches of government, Congress and the courts, which shows just how important the president has become. The first of these amendments changed the beginning date of the president's term of office. Originally, the terms of Congress and the president began in early March after November elections because travel was slow in the early republic. Thanks to better transportation, the longer lag time was not necessary. So in 1933, the 20th Amendment narrowed this gap by changing the beginning of the term of Congress to January 3rd and the president to January 20th. What if the president wanted to become an emperor for life? What would stop them? The 22nd Amendment, that's what. It limits the president to being elected just twice, but Congress has no term limits. The 22nd Amendment was ratified or approved in 1951. After Franklin Delano Roosevelt was elected president 4 times during the national crises of the Great Depression and World War II. Before that, other presidents voluntarily followed the example of George Washington, who refused to run for a 3rd term. Perhaps the most difficult issue is when the president becomes unable to do their job. Who decides and how? The 25th Amendment answered these questions in 1967 after President John F. Kennedy was assassinated. It says that when the president dies, resigns, or is removed from office, the vice president becomes president. Also, if the president cannot carry out the office temporarily, such as during surgery, the president can appoint the vice president as acting president during that time. But when the president can't do the job for a long time, then special rules kick in. The vice president and the majority of the leaders of the executive departments or cabinet must say so in writing and send it to the leaders of Congress. If the president objects, then Congress must decide the issue by a 2/3 vote. Before the 25th Amendment, there were instances when the president was unfit for long periods of time, but no one knew what to do. This happened in 1888 when James Garfield suffered an assassination attempt and in 1919 when Woodrow Wilson had a stroke. But so far, no president has been removed under the 25th Amendment. The president has become the most important individual in the U.S. government. Although Congress may have more powers, its decisions are made by many people. But the actions in the executive branch come down to one person, POTUS, the President of the United States. How might the office of the president change in the future?